when it comes to like your private parts, please, just like as I just stated, follow private parts. Let things be private. Don't come outside and tell me you feel free. Oh, you're out, you're in your house for what?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Chat Up. Today we'll be going on the streets of Instagram to, do our Instagram amiibo. And joining me today is
Mr. Samadina Daniel Osamo,
the business mogul. I'm sure you guys are. He's going to be, taking the place of Brenda for a couple of episodes. So yeah, you get to
get used to me.
get used to him and see him.
I know I'm doing justice to everything out there, giving them what told. Let's get it.
Interesting guy. Okay, so going back to the streets of Instagram, when my boyfriend told me to get ready to meet his family, I was nervous. I'm 24 years and this was my first ever relationship that I really wanted to up in marriage. I clicked immediately with his sister, who was a year older than me. I exchanged contact with her and we became friends. I'm an only child and it felt so good to have someone who felt like a sister to me. We started to go on dates without her brother, with gist and gossip about everything. We're talking about a recent escapade of hers, and she was telling me how she had gone home with a guy. They were both drunk and they were about to do the deed, and he brought out his and it was too big, so she left. I asked her to describe the size. She said, and I quote, "It's like 1.5 size of my brother's," she said, laughing. My smile dropped immediately and I tried processing what I just heard. She got a call just then and left. I spent the whole night awake. I couldn't sleep. I tried convincing myself that he was her brother, so at one point she must have seen his junk, hence the statement. I pushed this skirt aside and tried to forget it. Last week I went shopping, got some clothes for me and her. I texted my boyfriend the next day to make sure she was home and then went over to their house to give the clothes to her. I went to his room and she came inside to meet us. I handed over the clothes to her and she took them off to look at them and she said, "Let me try them." She was in her bra at this point and I looked at my boyfriend expecting him to stand up and leave, but he just looked back at me for a second and focused back on his phone. She took off her jeans next and she was left with her panties still in a state of shock. I watched her try on her clothes and after she was done, she kissed me on the cheek and said thank you, and then she left. Now I am torn whether or not to continue with this relationship because this feels so uneasy. Does this usually happen between siblings? I guess I wouldn't know since I'm an only child. And oh my God, I can relate. But what do you think?
This does not happen. First of all, it does not happen like in
Every household.
It doesn't happen. It happens in only few that maybe they lack home training and every other thing, because you tell your brothers to like I'm not comfortable with the whole idea. I cannot even process what I think about this.
You have
situation.
sisters?
I do.
And you don't think like they've ever seen your...
They haven't.
Is the case?
They have not.
Are they your elder sisters?
Yeah, they are.
Also, but they baited you?
You don't have to go that far. Don't way back there, like. But come on, like, this one is too personal. This one is way beyond the baited you. This one, they did not.
No. Look, I'm an only child, right? And I can relate because I was in a situation like this. Exactly. Where I saw the siblings and they were so free. Like, the brother could literally barge into his sister's room and she's like, "Don't you know how to take excuse?" But she's not really trying to hide anything. But then you get to understand that this is a family that is close-knit. Do you understand where I'm coming from? They transcend past the normal, I don't know if you get where I'm coming from, like the normal societal thinking about, like, they are so close. They are really, really close. He cannot look at his sister and see her as a sexual. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Because he saw it too much as a kid growing up, and even as an adult now, he's not doing anything to him because he has seen everything. So it's like we're just always close, and we just. Do you understand where I'm coming from? So there are families like that. It took me a while because I was like, what's going on here? Why is everybody? But I got to understand from a deeper perspective that it just transcends societal understanding. It's more about like the family bond. I don't know how to explain it.
I'm
But
missing the point
some
in this whole
families,
discussion. Like, what's really going on?
no, for her to actually like know her brother's junk size, I don't think it's a problem. I don't think it's a problem. I honestly do not, because some siblings are that
You
close.
know the size. Does the guy actually know the size of his thing that his sister? Oh, what? Since this up, oh. This is tell me. Not on the wine me. I hear when he takes style.
She probably must have walked into him having his bag.
Why
She
she? What
on that
that
scene.
time she walked?
She's not that time now.
They're not
But
there.
it must have. Oh my
All these
god.
girls, they go all these stuff. They know they rate our parking. Don't allow anybody to measure your parking without your permission. No. Nothing like is the norms. Will you see a woman outside with her breast out and like you know she's crazy? So
The house, not outside.
I'm coming. My point is that I'm about to loud.
Okay.
When it comes to like your private parts, please, just like as I just stated, follow private parts. Let things be private. Don't come outside and tell me you feel free. Oh, you're out, you're in your house for what? See, system they change you. I'm just trying to say for us to avoid situations of incest and other things, because it's happening in the world today. Some people are not even saying anything about it, but this avenue, like if you allow these stuffs like this to be normalized, then incest to become what's the word to use? Like incest to become the norm. Let me just put it like that. Incest to become the norm, because you have situations where you're feeling like I grew up with this person, like nothing
What freedom?
your age. As you age, your sexual performance, your your systems are changing, your
Horns.
a lot of things. So don't try to not let anybody to see you naked. Don't think to yourself. Like, just make sure like everything you're doing when it comes to your private parts, stick to how the word sounds. Private, let it be private. Come on. You know, it's always about some family, Gen Z, or they are more exposed. Guy, cover your nakedness. Nobody wants to see your black nyash. At least that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying to my sister. What I was saying to my sister, if I see her even trying to wear something skimpy in front of me, like, guy, nobody will see your nyash. Just close that shit up, man. Come on. Are you telling me? No, I don't agree. Come on. When you're in your family house, regardless, like, don't just feel too free. You can never be too safe. You understand? Don't feel like, who knows now? That's how they see your content.
So like, are you saying now, like when your mom is around, right?
Yeah.
Like when you're with your mom, you can't like be naked in front of your mom.
Why would I do that, for crying out loud, guy?
Your mom.
She's my mom. What's happened, guy? They were a bit quick. I don't think it has even happened before. Like, people when I go to see her and stuff, like watching it, you're trying some.
So she gives you like when you have to change, she has to like respect that, you know.
Like, I'm not a husband.
I guess it's because I grew up around my mom. I'm so free with my mom up till now. Like, we don't even do that. Like, literally, that's.
Oh no, you guys are of the same sex now.
Okay.
Like, would you do something like that with your dad? Like, you're seeing your dad and you just
Actually,
come on.
actually no. Absolutely no.
You can't just-
But yeah, but like siblings, I feel like siblings have siblings have
it may happen,
different
may
on the air, but it's quite rare.
Yeah.
Because half of the times I'm meeting siblings who want to kill themselves. I mean, being an only child, I'm like, are you guys are supposed to love yourselves? Because I don't have siblings. So like, why are you guys not like
You're supposed to love yourself.
why are you guys not in sync? No, like I mean, like why are they always on each other's neck, like always fighting? I'm like, because I when you lack something, when you don't have it, you don't know what it's like. So half of the times when I'm meeting siblings, I'm meeting them fighting. Do you understand? Like, if you come near me, like, oh, don't touch my cream, don't do this. And me, I feel like if I have a sibling, I'll be like, oh my God, I don't want anything to touch her or anybody to hurt her or stuff like that or him.